Good day guys, it's Rodney Dodo here. Today I'd like to teach you guys how I got taught how to draw support and resistance, and I still up until this day think it was the best method ever. So to draw support and resistance lines successfully, you need to go onto a higher time frame. Some people will tell you go draw them on weekly or on monthly. I would suggest you go draw them on daily. Now remember guys, you need to know how to draw support and resistance lines correctly, because I've realized over the past few years that a lot of people think they know how to draw support and resistance lines, but not a lot of them do it right. So after this video, I hope you guys will be able to do it right. The most important thing to do, of course, it is to zoom out fully on your chart. You need to zoom out fully. You need to see as much of the data as you can as possible. Now I've already teach you guys how to change your charts to the way mine look right now, so we passed that stage. Now this is important. A good support or resisting line is a support or resisting line where your price touch the line at least 2 times. I'm going to repeat that. A good support or resisting line is a line where price touch your line at least 2 to 3 times. Now the candlesticks, we refer to the candlesticks as price. When you draw support and resisting lines, I want you to think about it as building a house. When you build a house, you always have a roof. Your roof is always the highest point of your price. And then you always have a floor. Your floor is always the lowest point of your price. Now, as you guys can see, I've already inserted my roof and my floor. Guys, when you draw support and resisting lines, you need to backtest. What backtest means, you need to go back to the chart, like you need to move backwards. And I'll advise you to not move backwards looking for points to touch a line further than 2 months. Don't go backwards further than 2 months. So if you have to go backwards to see how many points touch your support or resisting lines, only move backwards for about 2 months, 2 to 3 months. That's enough. Now as you guys can see on my chart here, I've moved quite backwards quite a while, so my roof and my floor stays. Now next thing you're gonna do, you're gonna insert your next few lines. Now I'm gonna add all my lines. I think there we go. As you guys can see there, right there, it's recent resistance. Right now there, it's support, 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 support. Now the most important thing I want you guys to distinguish is where I put my line. Now I would tell you to always put your support and resisting line on the body. In other words, the thick part of the candlestick, not the stick, the thick part. So there's one of my lines. I'm going to insert more. There we go. I'll insert more. There we go. That's a good point. I'm going to add one more right here, and then one here. I can add one here. There we go. Now I'm gonna make them different colors so that you guys can distinguish from the lines. To make your lines different colors, on your PC just double click on the line and right click. You're gonna see horizontal line properties, and then you just click on your properties. So there we go guys, I've changed all my different colors. As you guys can see, the steel blue lines, this one right here, that's my floor and that's my roof. Now as you guys could see, all my lines I've inserted touch price at least 2 times. In other words, all my lines are good support or resisting lines. Trust me, popular belief out there is that you draw support and resisting lines on your wicks. Don't do that, people. Trust me, don't do that. Always put your line on the body. Now as you guys remember in the video, I said I'm starting off on daily. So now I'm going to move to a smaller time frame, and that is H4. So right now I'm on H4. And if your support and resisting lines were good on daily, your line's going to be good on H4 too. Check. I'm going to zoom out for you guys. going to make this smaller so that you guys can see that all my lines are respected. That's a sign that I really did well when I drew them. Now, how do we interpret support and resisting lines? I will explain that to you guys on an online video. But basically, it's all about channels. You're creating channels. But I will explain that in a new video. For now, I just want you guys to be able to draw support and resisting lines. I'm going to do the interpretation of it in a video or in a face-to-face session. Now, remember you guys, we trade on H1 a lot, so I'm going to jump back to H1. Right now I'm in H1, and I just want to show you guys the quality of my support and resisting lines. I just want to show you guys the quality of my lines. This is on H1, a smaller time frame. As you guys can see, my lines are always respected. This shows that I really did well when I drew them. As you guys can see, nowhere did I miss a spot. That's a sign that I really drew my lines well. Check at that channel right there. Boom, 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 boom. That's a sign that I really did well. So guys, that's how you draw support and resisting lines. Important steps. Step 1, open a clear chart, no indicators on it, nothing on it. Step 2, go to daily. Step 3, plot your roof and your floor. Step 4, a good support or resisted line is a line that touches your price at least 2 times on the body, not the wick.